We've all been there when the sales assistant says to you, it's the last one. And what comes over you? FOMO, fear of missing out. So you need to get it. Welcome to my channel, I'm Andri. Today's video is a tag video and I have been tagged by two of my absolute favourites, LV Coffee Lover and my favourite things with Maggie. Thank you very much ladies for tagging me, I really appreciate it. The tag was started by, I have to check this one, Tess Lux. She started the FOMO bag tag. That's the tag we're doing, the FOMO bag tag. But before we get into all of that, I invite you to subscribe if you haven't already. Whilst you're there, you can ding-a-ling my bell, which will remind you every time I upload a video, and you can click onto the video, which gives you the look what we have here. Okay, back onto the video, you see? Encouraging me he is. I wonder why. Anyway, let's go back onto the video. What was I saying? Okay, you can ding-a-ling my bell, subscribe, and if you ding-a-ling my bell, ding-a-ling-a-ling my bell, it gives you the option to watch or not. Okay, that's what I was saying. Right, okay, let's dive in. First of all, cheers. I haven't had any for a very long time. I haven't had any alcohol for a very long time, so probably by the end of this video I'm going to FOMO this and FOMO that, and what the hell is FOMO? All these things that they invent on YouTube, FOMO this and all these abbreviations. Cheers! And that's before I have the wine. I'm almost scared to have a drink because I haven't had a drink in such a long time. Okay. Right, fear of missing out. So basically there's a list of questions here and let's get into them. What piece did you purchase due to FOMO? Okay, so I always give a great deal of thought to my bags, so I don't really buy a bag in fear of missing out, but I have been in that situation where people say, oh, this is the last one. Have I ever had that with a bag? I don't think I have, but I know if I see like a jacket, like recently I bought a jacket from Marks and Spencer's, a pink denim jacket, and it was the last one and I thought, just grab it. It wasn't even in my size, it was a size bigger, and I thought, oh, just grab it because fear of missing out. But anyway, it's not about the jacket, I know. Right, let's get into the bag that, you know, I had FOMO with, fear of missing out. Do we remember these dark brown boxes? There we go. I had to fish it out from the top there because that's where all my boxes are. Totally had to fish it out. There we go. Yes, it's the Pochette Métis, and I have recently spoken about how I acquired this bag, and I shouldn't really be talking about this bag again because I only spoke about it in my last tag video, so I'm basically going to be repeating myself. But this was the only bag that I bought. I'm looking again, you know, in fear of missing out, basically. What about my Palm Springs Mini? No, because I kind of asked for that and I said, you know, if it comes in, let me know, blah, blah, blah. Let me get the Palm Springs Mini just so we can have a look at it. Okay, here's the Palm Springs Mini. So basically what this is, I've started talking about it, let me just tell you. So if I remember correctly, again, this was a very hard to get bag. I phoned up Louis Vuitton in Edinburgh and they didn't have one, but they said they would let me know when they got one in. And at the time, this, I think this is what happened, this was in getting repaired, and I asked if they had one in, something like that. That's how I ended up getting the Palm Springs Mini because I was in the process of getting this fixed, and I was on the phone and asked, and they just got one in, and this was it, and mine's the old one here. But anyway, I didn't get this in fear of missing out. Okay, that's the Palm Springs Mini. I really struggled with this tag. I really struggled, so I'm sorry that I'm repeating stories again for those of you that watch all my videos. So the question is, what piece did you purchase due to fear of missing out? This was the one I purchased in fear of missing out because for those of you that didn't watch the last tag video, which I'll link below, it was the one I did, you know, that Jacob started. Anyway, that was inspired by Sophie Show. Let's get on to the subject in hand, shall we? Okay, so I basically went into Louis Vuitton in Manchester and just thought I would ask, because everybody was saying that they couldn't get the Pochette Métis, and so I went and asked, and lo and behold, what did they bring out to me? The Pochette Métis. And I went, no thank you. Although I did try on and play with it and ended up falling in love with it. I said, no, because I thought it was all hype. And we travelled back to Scotland, and by the time I came back to Scotland, I wanted this bag because I had the fear of missing out. I thought, oh my goodness, I had the bag in my hands. I turned it down. It was the only one. Blah, blah, blah. I need that bag. I now want that bag because it was that FOMO feeling, fear of missing out. I need the bag. Oh no, what have I done? I phoned, I tweeted, I created a whole palaver because I wanted the bag, and they would not give me the bag. They said, no. We cannot send you the bag. Louis Vuitton do not do that. No. You've missed out. You have missed out. And I was like, oh my God, you idiot. You idiot. But anyway, I tweeted about it basically, and Louis Vuitton contacted me, and they said to me that they would get me one. And they did. That's cutting a long story short, and they really did. The person that I spoke to at the time, she says, as soon as, you know, they're all in manufacture now, as soon as we have one, we will send one out to you. And again, mine is the original ones that were all getting withdrawn, but mine's absolutely fine. I have had it in, like I said, for repair. I think it was a bit of cracking on the glazing on the flap that I had, if I remember correctly, and it was fixed. With it, I've also had the Palm Springs Mini fixed as well, and I've never ever paid for the bags to be fixed. But these loops here started to fray, which, let me tell you, I would never ever have done anything about. I would have just thought it was wear and tear if I hadn't been on YouTube and hadn't watched everybody, you know, returning the Palm Springs Mini, this, that, and you know what happens on YouTube, you know, every tiny little mark and all that. It's like, oh my God, I need to return it because it's got a mark. Oh my goodness, it's got a fray on it. Oh my goodness, there's a little hairline scratch on the glazing. That's what happens on YouTube. So, you know, I go along with everybody else and I start returning things as well, and that's what I did, and Louis Vuitton were great. They fixed them for me free of charge, blah blah blah. So it was my Pochette Métis answering the first question of what piece did you purchase due to FOMO. Second question, did you pay under or over retail? I paid retail for the bag, which is what it cost me then. So I have the original receipts right here. So let's have a look, and then we can actually see when I purchased the bag as well. Okay, I've got the receipts there when it went in to get fixed as well. So there's a lot of receipts going on in here, so bear with me. Okay, so the bag was purchased in 2015 in October the 27th. And the bag cost me, including tax, £935. is what it costs me now. Actually, I never looked to see, because I think that the next question is, right, okay, so that's how much it costs. I paid what it was retail. And then the third question is, how did it compare to current retail prices? Let's have a look. I think I recently said on my last video that it was around about 1,700, but let me actually check. Here we go. I have it. I was actually right. So it currently costs to buy the monogram pochette métis £1,780. Basically around about £2,000. So yeah, there we go. So that's how it compares. Next question, do you still own the bag? Why or why not? I still own the bag. And why? Because I absolutely love the bag. Honestly, I love to hold this bag top handle. I love to hold it crossbody. It has this amazing detachable strap that I can use on my Palm Springs Mini, and I love it in the monogram, and I love everything about it. The only thing is, right, if I had to critique something about this bag, it would be this untreated leather, because I kind of worry when it's raining, because again, I hear everybody saying that the rain, you know, stains the untreated leather and all that, but actually, for me, this is an everyday bag, so it doesn't matter if it gets stains. It's like my, what do you call it, my keep-all. It is, the untreated leather on that is stained, and it doesn't bother me. Initially, you look at it and you go, oh no, it's got staining on it, but now it doesn't bother me. So I'll probably be the same with this as well. Doesn't have any raindrops because I've always been careful, but it has patinaed. It has patinaed, people. It has. The final question, do you regret your purchase? Never, ever. I never, ever regret a purchase, because I don't buy things for the sake of buying them. I don't buy things because everybody else is buying them. I buy things because I really, really, truly want it. And this, I had looked at it for a long time on YouTube, and I was like, really? Especially the first time I saw, who was it did I see unboxing it for the first time? I can't remember, but I was like, oh no, 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 no. But you know, the more we see a bag, the more we like it. And when I saw it in real life, it was when I saw the bag in real life that I actually really fell in love with it. And really, it fits so many things, and it's so easy to use. And you know, I love the organization of it. It's not too big, but it's not too small. It's perfect. That's my quick tag video. So thanks again to LV Coffee Lover for tagging me in my favourites with Maggie. Thanks very much, ladies, for thinking of me. I will also be tagging some YouTube friends down in my description box. I don't know, I think most people have already done this tag, but anyway, I'll tag a few. If you've done it, never mind. And if you haven't done it, then please do the tag. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and if you would like to see more videos from me, I'm going to link one here, and if you're not already subscribed, just press the A right here, and I'll see you next time. Cheers, bye!